Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Simonetti, and this is Fox Extra, putting a new twist on an old profession. This group of men became the first all-male venue for women in 1979. The Chippendales now celebrating 35 years of gyrating their way into the hearts and laps of women around the world. Hi, James, Sami, James, and John. Thank you for joining us and making our studio look so good today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We're excited to be here.
This is fun. 35 years. I know none of you have been with the troupe. I'm supposed to call it a troupe, right?
We like that word, troupe. It's a good word. That feels like a troupe. We
For
like a troupe.
35 years, because you're too young. But who's been here the longest?
Who's been here the longest? I think James and I have been the exact same amount of time.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
7 and 7, right?
Yeah,
2008.
7 years we started. We started on the world tour. Got to see the world courtesy of Chippendales, which is pretty awesome.
I think
And then came back and started doing the Vegas show.
And tell me a little bit about the Vegas show. I did see it. I thought, you'd be giving me lap dances and I'd be putting dollar bills in your little underwear, but that wasn't the case.
Yes,
you were entertaining me on a stage.
First-hand experience. You saw it. We remember
like
you
we
actually.
know each other.
I know when you came. I was like, I know this girl. I've seen her before.
Yep. And then I whipped out the picture,
And I was
it all
like,
came back.
I knew this girl. I was like, I know her. Yeah, it's a multi-million-dollar production. People don't realize. They think, it's what it was in 1979, which was cool, and thank you guys for starting it off that way. But, there's no stripper poles or not even G-string. A G-string ain't cool. Nobody wants to see a grown man in a G-string.
Some women do.
It's a little more updated now.
Okay.
So it's a multi-million-dollar production in a multi-million-dollar theater. It's very Broadway style. I mean, you still see skin. You definitely see skin.
Right.
The stuff comes off, but it comes off in a really fun, cool way.
I want to talk about this, Sami. This is you on the cover of the 2015
The cover
Chippendales
guy.
calendar.
Yes.
This is a big deal. This is one of your biggest marketing tools, right?
Right, absolutely. I mean,
Are you mad he's on it?
I wouldn't say I'm bad. It's a competition, but it isn't. But you got to think that between our two shows, we have two shows. We have a show that tours worldwide, and we have a show in Vegas. We have 24 guys. So we have 24 guys, and there's one guy that gets on the cover of the calendar. So, I mean, obviously people are going to be envious or strive to get the best photo, but the dude looks great, and I can't be mad at him for it.
Just take turns. My plan is to wait 24 years. I'm eventually going to get a shot. It's about time's bound to come up at some point, right?
Yeah, good point. Tell me a little bit about the reunion tour. You're going overseas. You've been going to different places to celebrate being 35 years as a tour.
Yeah, Chippendales being 35, we decided to do a big old reunion, which was really cool. We kicked it off in Vegas, and in Vegas we had over 100 former Chippendales come back. So we had guys from the 1979 show. Some look really good. Some of them could have passed for being on the show right now.
We put a couple of them in the show.
You did?
We put like 5 guys in the show. They got to the show with us. The original guys, look great still. I was surprised. 1979 to still, I think you stick with it. Once it becomes like your lifestyle, you kind of stay with it and you keep doing it.
Final question, and feel free to demonstrate. How many shirts have been torn off since you've been doing your
I think it's going
show?
on 500 a year, so you can do the math from there.
Over 12,000
Yeah,
a year.
it was 12,000 back in like 2010. So I'm gonna go with we up to 15 probably.
All right, anyone want to do
I would be
it?
happy to rip this, but I need these
You don't have
buttons
the
later.
time.
So you just gotta actually kind of casually.
Should they do it? What do you guys say? Should they do it? Do it. Just do it.
Just kind of go like that. Make it come off. It's
Thank
much more
you
dramatic
so
if you
much,
rip it.
James. That was great, James.
You're welcome.
And thank you to Sami, the other James, and John. And for a list of the touring cities, check out Chippendales.com or follow the men on Twitter as well as Instagram at Chippendales. That's it for Fox Extra. That was fun. I'm Lauren Simonetti. Thank you for watching.